Just close your eyes. Know the peace within.
Maybe my question is about in the world and out of the world, because in the world we connect with different people from different backgrounds, dealing with different things. And when you say close the eyes, we are not in the world, right? We are in the inner state, in the inner source. So if our thoughts are not moving, we are in that space. However, the moment we open our eyes, we are in this world. From my perception, it's from the out of the world position. Like a majority of us are sort of in the world. How can we actually be with the consciousness, the source, and all the time, and our outer expression, like our behaviors, our talking, and our thoughts, are constantly to be with the source, not with the world, if we are actually in the world.
My whole teaching is only about this. How to settle inward, how to stabilize inward, and how to be with yourself. Close your eyes. Now you know the peace within. The peace is ever there, whether your eyes are open or not, because it is not an object to appear or disappear. It is your own subject. Now you know the peace because inwardly there's no object to identify. You cannot use any words inwardly. You are free from identification just now because no object. Once your eyes are open, there are millions of objects in your perception. So you start identifying each and everything. The more you use words, the lesser you know about the peace within. But outwardly, you continuously use words, identify object. Totally, you are missing the peace within. Though peace is ever there, you are missing it because of too much identification, too much words usage. The way you are now with eyes closed, even with eyes open, observe silently and make use of the object whenever it is essential. Meditation is only to know that you are only observing everything around you. You are only the observer and not the observed. Observed are not you. Observed are appearing and disappearing. To know that stillness which neither appears nor disappears, you are made to close your eyes. Every meditative technique is only to know the peace within, to know the stillness within. That's not final. That's only the beginning of your consciousness. But your consciousness closes the eyes and knows the peace for a certain duration. And it remains relaxed only when it is closing eyes. The moment it opens the eyes, it never knows the peace within because its identification is too much. You never observe silently. Now you observe silently with eyes closed. The same way, you need to observe silently, even with eyes open. Because you are only the observer and not the observed. Once you know that you are only the observer and not the observed, this dual tissue cannot affect you. Because here everything is constantly moving, changing, appearing and disappearing. The entire world happens out of your consciousness, and it is for you to attend to the need of the moment and remain silent rest of the time. But you do not know how to observe with eyes open, and you don't even know that you are the observer round the clock eternally. By not knowing that you are only the observer and not the observed, with eyes open, immediately you are trapped. Then what's the use of your meditative techniques when you do not follow with eyes open? Is meditation for only closing the eyes? Initially you are made to close the eyes to know the eternal peace within you. And you need to settle there constantly and observe silently, even with the eyes open. You accept as if meditation means only closing eyes. That is only to indicate the peace within. Once you know the peace within, you will observe through the peace the entire dual tissue. When you observe through peace, you remain unaffected by the dual tissue. But you don't observe through peace, but you observe only through identification. You may be doing meditation for years, but still, when you do not know how to observe silently, even with eyes open, you appear to suffer, appear to struggle. Though your struggling is not real, though your suffering is not real. Know to observe silently, initially, inwardly, and settle there, stabilize there, and with eyes open, observe through that stillness, beyond identification, without words. When you observe without words, you are free from the show. When you observe through identification, you are trapped by the show. And you always observe, and you only observe, but do not know how to observe. I tell you to observe beyond words, beyond identification. No dual tissue can affect you because the observer is non-dual. Whatever observed are just an unreal dual tissue. Observe silently. Stay beyond words and observe. Nothing affects you. Whether eyes are open or not.